everybody, it's Mrs. Lee here. It's assembly number 3. How are you feeling? I hope that you are well. Right, okay, what should we do? Let's look at the time. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Wow, that long hand, the minute hand is on the number 3. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Does anybody know? That's right, it's a 1/4 past. Now, the shorthand, that's the hour hand, is just off it's just off the 5. It's not halfway, it's just off. So that means it is a 5:15. Right, well done if you got that right. If you're watching this at a different time, have a look on your watch or the clock at home and see if you can work out the time. Brilliant. Okay, now we know that our language of the month is Lithuanian, and Mrs. Lee yesterday tried to say hello, hi, that we would say to our friends in Lithuanian. I'm going to try again. It is labas. So can we say that, everybody? Labas. Super. Well done. And our Makaton sign is, that's right, you got it. One hand underneath, one hand on top. Bring it up. We are being helpful. I hope you're still being helpful at home. But some of you are not at home, are you? Some of you are in school. Gosh, right, so we've got some children at home, some children in school, but we're all doing the same learning. Yes, we are. Some of us are going to have our trusted grown-up near us, somebody at home who is looking after us and probably trying to help us the best that they can. And some of us are going to have familiar faces in our classroom of the grown-ups that you usually work in your year group, but not always, okay? So we might be making new friends in the next couple of days. Okay. Really interesting, because of some classes, and I think that is class 5 and class 6, you're a bit mixed up at the moment, aren't you? And you might be working with Mrs. Smith. Hi, Mrs. Smith. And you might have some children from class 5 and some children from class 6. And I know that's happening the same in classes 1 and 2, and I believe it's Miss Legg. Hello, Miss Legg. If I've got that wrong, it's because I don't know the timetable off by heart yet. All right. And again, you are going to be working together. All right. And I do believe, though, in year 1, you've got your normal class teacher. Okay. Right. If I've got that wrong, that's because Mrs. Lee is very old and is finding it difficult to keep up. I bet you are as well. Okay. So I'm going to show you a few things now that will help you with your remote learning. That's the learning that takes place at home. So if you are in one of our classrooms at the moment, listen, because if you are at home at any time, you can do this learning as well. So I don't know if you know of YouTube. Now, if you look there on YouTube, there is a long website address. That is the school YouTube account. And on that is this assembly. I post one every day. And also the teachers are going to post on here a maths lesson and a phonics lesson every day. So there'll be one for reception, one for year 1, and one for year 2. And they will be on the YouTube. Now what you need to do is when you get onto the YouTube site, that's our one, with that address, you need to subscribe, and then every day you will see all the new videos already uploaded. All right, what I will try to do every morning though is send to your grown-up the reception or the year 1 or the year 2 YouTube links. I'll try to do that every morning, all right? But if you subscribe, you'll get them straight away. What else? Well, we know that Mrs. Smith would want us, if we are in classes 3, 4, 5 or 6, to go on to numbots. And again, when you go on to numbots, it looks like this. Let me just show you on my computer. Gotta go, here we go. If you go on to numbots, you will be able to, I don't know if you can see that, put in your login and your password, and then you'll be able to do some numbots. How exciting! Now we've also got Bug Club. Now Bug Club is for everybody. So if you are in class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 in school or at home, you can go onto Bug Club. Now year 2s, you are really good at filling this bit in. You know to put your username in. The password, you know it off by heart, and then it's this school code in the bottom line. Hit that sign in and then you're ready to go. How exciting. Let me just show that to you on, whoops, my laptop. Hang on 1 second. See if I can find it. Here it is. That's what our login page looks like, isn't it? Super. So we've got Numbots, we've got Bug Club, we've got YouTube. But we've also got Tapestry. Now on Tapestry, every day there's going to be a challenge for you to do. And then you can upload that back onto Tapestry and we will be able to see you if you are at home. Don't worry, if you are in school, we'll probably do the challenge at some point, but not every day the same as everybody else at home. It might be on a different day. What else have I got? Oh, I have also got our school website. Now on our school website, you can go to a page called the remote learning page. And on the remote learning page, this is Lee, just click down, you will find everything that you need in the left-hand corner on the blue tabs. Click on the blue tab and it will take you to a resource that will help you. So, these are our homework posters. We have one for reception. We have one for year 1. And we have one for year 2. On them are different activities and they should last for about 2 weeks. So there's quite a lot there to do. And if you scroll down once you've opened it up on our website, what you will see are some worksheets that you will be able to do at home on your own. Handwriting's on there. Golly gosh, oh, this one looks interesting with lots of different shapes on there. Now, that's on the website, okay? I won't be sending those out to you. They are on the website and they will be updated every 2 weeks. We will be doing this in school, children, as well. Golly gosh. Right. That's all the boring stuff for the grown-ups. Shall we do something a little bit more interesting? Shall we read a story? I reckon so. So, in my box, remember my box? Let's see. In my basket, I have some books. And I showed you some of them yesterday. Do you remember we were talking about our author of the month, who is? That's right, A.A. Milne. And he wrote... That's right, he wrote the Pooh Bear books, didn't he? But I said to you that it was an author who was inspired to write other books. That's right, he's called Giles Andreas, and I've got one of his books here, and I would like to read it to you. It's a really lovely story. It is called, can you read the title with me? I Love You, Little Monster. I want you to listen really carefully because remember, when Giles writes books, he likes to use a certain style, and we talked about it yesterday. That's right, listen out for the rhyming words. Okay, are you ready? I love you, little monster. One evening, long after my sleep time, Big softly crept to my bed and stretched out warm fingers to ruffle my hair. I love you, my darling, Big said. Now, Big must have thought that I was sleeping, and I didn't open an eye. Instead, I just let the words float through my mind, like balloons floating through the sky. What a lovely picture, what a lovely thought. I love you, my small, Big continued, but there's so much to do in the day that it's hard to sit down and to make enough time to say all the things I should say. I wonder if your grown-ups are a little bit like Big, trying to juggle lots of things at the moment at home. It's very tricky for them. And it's funny, said Big, but now that you're sleeping and everything's quiet and calm, the words seemed to be so much more easy to speak, and Big laid a soft hand on my arm. You're everything I've always dreamed of. You've got so much beauty inside. The way that you smile, that you laugh, that you dance, makes my heart want to sing out with pride. You live as though life's one huge present, unwrapping a bit every day. That's just how we all should be living, my love. And look at you showing the way. And sometimes I know when I scold you, that means telling them off. You feel that I'm being unfair. But please understand that it's just out of love, and Big swept back a strand of my hair. I think this little one is being told off for taking some sweets. There are things in this life that can hurt you. They come to us all, that I know. They give us chances to learn, though, darling small, and they give us chances to grow. So when you get knocked down, my sweetheart, look up at the sky without fear, for sometimes we need to be flat on our backs before starlight begins to appear. That's a really cool thing to do, isn't it? To go outside in your garden, wrap up warm, have a look at the stars at night. And please, above all, remember, keep love in your heart, little one. Reach out to the world like a beautiful flower stretches out in the warmth of the sun. It's the only sure way to be happy. The only sure way to be free. Believe in yourself and believe in your dreams, and you'll be what your dream can be. With that, Big lay down on my pillow and planted a kiss on my head. My beautiful, wonderful, glorious child, you light up my world, Big then said. And with that, Big crept out of my bedroom, turning round just for one last peep. I hugged my small pillow and smiled a big smile, and then I slowly drifted to sleep. It's a lovely book, isn't it? Did you hear any of those rhyming words? Okay, that's great. Mrs. Lee's going to finish there. Oh, what do we always say? Yes. Our school prayer. Remember, let's join in with the words because they are important. Help me to do the things I should, to be to others kind and good, in all my work and all my play, to grow more loving every day. Amen. Okay. I'm sure that your grown-up is at school and at home working very hard with your learning with you, and I hope you're being helpful and getting on with it as well. I know that it's tricky, I know that it's a change, but remember, it's not a permanent change, all right? We're hoping that everybody can come back to school in a couple of weeks' time. I think it's about 6, okay? And it will fly by. It really, really will. Mrs. Lee might make a telephone call to try and get hold of you at home. It would be really nice to talk to you. And obviously Mrs. Lee will have her face shield on, but she will come around the classes and hopefully say hello to you. If not in the classrooms, out on the playground. So we will see each other soon, or we'll hear each other. Right, be good, and I will see you in one more sleep's time. Bye.